Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video sooner than I thought, actually. Yesterday, when I posted the vlog ski, a couple people were curious on how I did this. So I decided to make a quick little tutorial today while I had some time. I'm waiting for a couple graphics to come in, and let's get into it. So I'm still pretty new to After Effects. Still a lot to learn in this thing. This thing is just massive. So a couple things I've learned. One, keep this organized. As you can see here, I have failed completely in that aspect. Normally it starts with good intentions, but just quickly falls off. So anyways, down to our layer panel here. You can kind of see how things are starting to get grouped together here. I started off with a background layer and a vignette, just to give it a nice little bit of depth, and I built all my animations in between those two layers. The first thing that comes in here is what I've been calling the word cloud, and it's basically made up of three different pre-comps. Each one, the texts are arranged slightly different, just to give it, just to fill up the full screen here. This scanning effect is actually the text just duplicated, and I changed the color and used a animate in preset here from the browse presets. So that gives it kind of a scanning look, I guess. It doesn't really look like much here, but anyways, so I mean, you stack these three on top of each other, and you end up with something like this. So once the logo comes in, there is a glow effect placed on top of it, and when the logo comes in, it will fade out and our text animations begin. So what I did with these is, for each set of words or phrases, I created a precomposition. And inside each precomposition is the overall animation. Now, what I've learned through trial and error on this is keep your animations to a minimum. You know, get the basics here. Don't try to animate in or out of anything here. As you can see, I failed that here, but the way to do this really is just, for this one, I just would have animated the editorial coming in and analysis coming in and the platform coming in and then it all going out and just ending on the platform here instead of animating the and, because what we have here is if you hit P, you can see that you can have just as much control over your pre-comps as you do any other layer. So it's actually a pretty good idea to set your animation in points and on the pre-comp, and then that way you can work with everything else. You can see how they are working together on the next one. Take a look closer. So pre-comps are extremely helpful. Once you bend your head around how a pre-comp works, it's beautiful. I like it a lot. So yeah, it's all pretty much just really basic. The other interesting note that I learned here in these layers is when I was setting up my animations here, I noticed that this parent command here, and when I have my text with my image, I made my text the parent of these images. So then that allows me to not have to screw with any text animations. All I have to do is just animate my text or my images coming in and out, and it does everything for me. So I think that's pretty fucking awesome. What else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. this came out really well, I think. If I had the choice, I'd like to work on it a little bit longer. What I've noticed is it's really hard to sync up to audio in this, because once we get into our actual pre-comp, I have no way of seeing where the audio is. So what I had to try to do was count my frames off. So I'd be like, oh, okay, so this looks like a hit here, and that's, 7 frames from this animation here. So I had to keep going into my my pre-comps and counting off frames in order to get the animations lined up. So that's basically it, guys. So if you have any additional questions, just write them in the comments or email me. So that's it for today, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.